Hey everyone, welcome back to the sunny side. I'm Sunny. Hope everyone is having a super fantastic day. For those who don't know, I'm a professional astrologer. I do write the horoscopes for some of the newspapers up here in Canada. And if you'd like a personal reading, just check it out in the description box below. I know this is a tarot reading, right? But like, just letting you guys know. In addition to all of that, this channel is called TheSunnySide. Please subscribe. And let's get down to it. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. For those who are new to the channel, we have lots of live streams and stuff like that. You guys can figure it out as you go along. Just just subscribe to the channel and check it out as we go. Now, here we go. As we cruise along, I cross-reference the tarot with the astrology, letting you know what's going to happen. And we often use like different cards as well. We might use angel cards sometimes ascended masters cards, or different things. Today we're using the Chinese fortune stakes. All right, here we go. So Capricorn, the energy for July, the energy for July is actually going to start at the end of June. I know it seems pretty like blah, 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 but what's going to happen is there's going to be a full moon on, I think, July 28th. Well, this says July 27th. Pretty late at night. It looks pretty close to a full moon if you ask me. And so the what's going to happen is whenever there's a full moon, something in your chart, something in your life is suddenly on display. Something you might have been hiding, or something you've been working towards, or something that you want. It's on display. Like the sun is where you are. Hey, I'm over here. Everybody's looking where the sun is, but the sun also shines a light. It's your perspective, like from which you illuminate everything else around you. But the moon is where you want to be. Like, hey man, I'm here. Everything is cool and be cool, but I really want to be over there. And so the moon, as it cruises along, it's where you want to be, and oftentimes where you want to be is what you do. You know, you're doing stuff, working on your hopes and desires all the time. You're always kind of working on your desires in the background of your life. And then when there's a full moon, all the things you really want are on full display. So if it's in your relationship sector, something about, your relationships is going to be on display that nobody knows about you. Something in your money, like a project, would be on display if it's in your financial sector. Or if it's in your travel sector, you're suddenly going to want to travel. And you're like, hey, everybody's going to be like, hey man, I didn't know you wanted to go there. And I'm like, yeah, I always wanted to go there. And so that's the deal. Now with Capricorn, the full moon is going to be right in their astro sector, right in their first house, crossing your moon. So what's going to happen is you are going to be on display. Something about you. So whatever it is about you, like if you have like a gold tooth and nobody knows, suddenly that's going to come on display. If you're sick and nobody knows, that's going to come out on display. Something about you. If you think a certain way, that's going to come out on display. If you behave, if there's a certain mannerism or characteristic about you, it's going to be on display. If you have a disdain for someone or something, people are going to find that action about. Something about you, Capricorn, everybody's going to find out. And you got to be careful about it, because look, it's going to cross Saturn here. It's going to be just past Saturn, and that means there's a good possibility that one of your desires, it's going to feel a bit restricted. Some of your desires are going to feel restricted. So you got to watch out for that. Anyways, that's how the month is going to open. As things cruise along, the spotlight, everybody's going to be looking at, and the spotlight for most of July is going to be in your astro sector of relationships. So, people are going to be like, hey, who you dating, Capricorn? Who you going to the party with? Who you taking to the beach thing? What's going on with you? How's your so-and-so and so-and-so? That's where everybody's looking, and that's where the emphasis is going to be. We have Mars cruising. Okay, so that's one thing. We have Mars cruising through this section right here, and it's going to go retrograde. It's in retrograde. It's retrograde for the month of the end of June, beginning of July. And it's going backwards like this, and it's causing a lot of problems financially. So Capricorn, you're hemorrhaging money, like blah, blah, like just hemorrhaging money for most of the summer. But like, that's just the way it is. Sometimes you got to roll with it. On the plus side, you're going to be super lucky in your social network. In the middle of this, Jupiter is going to move direct here, and suddenly you're going to develop a lot of friends. And friends can get expensive, man. So, but at the same time, friends are good. So that's what's going to happen. Your social network is going to explode in July. In addition to all of that, love and attraction is moving from your astro sector of joint finances. So it's highly possible that Capricorns receive some kind of inheritance or some kind of joint financial reward in July. And then, or like your relationship is taken to the next level, whatever, kind of relationship whatever you're in is going to take it to the next level. And then the second half, Capricorn, you're going to seriously think about traveling. You're going to be attracting from a distance. And if you're looking for love, someone who's exotic and who has traveled far and is different from yourself, that's the type of person you're going to attract. And that's the quick and dirty astro for the month of July for Capricorn. It's not an astrology video today, it's a tarot video, but there is a horoscope video if you want it, so definitely check in on that. All right, let's see what the fortune sticks say, and let's get on to the action for Capricorn. You will have much trouble, but in the end reap a rich harvest. You will have much trouble, but in the end reap a rich harvest. Ooh, Capricorn's into that. There you go, Capricorn. You will have much trouble, but in the end reap a rich harvest. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, first up, this is Capricorn energy, and it's not the weirdest thing in the world to be calling your own number at the beginning of the month, especially when there's a full moon in your first house. So you are on full display, but you have to watch out. This is a card that represents controlling tendencies. So you may have given your personal power over to someone or something or an event, or and it's getting a little obsessive, and they or it or who, what, where is definitely, it's trying to control you and your actions and in your outcome. Meaning someone's trying to tell you what to do. Someone's bossing you around, and for whatever reason, you're letting them do it. Now, there are different cards in the tarot. Some are like you're bossing them around and it's behind the scenes and you're like, what's going on? I don't need it. But this one means you're letting them do it. So you're getting something from the exchange. Unfortunately, it's hampering your ability to achieve other things that you really, are your goals, it's preventing you from achieving your goals. And it's kind of a drag. So, it does mean you can do it, though. You can escape if you want. See, in the devil cards, there's always some kind of opening there, and this cage is open. So you can escape from this control if you want to. I like to look at it like maybe ice cream. Like, ice cream's a good thing. But if you eat too much ice cream, it's a bad thing. And that's what's going on with this. Obsessing something that was once good is causing problems. Or like, when you get in a relationship with someone and like you absolutely dig hanging out with them, but all of a sudden you start letting your responsibility slide, that's what this card's all about. It's too much indulgence and too much of a good thing. And you guys have to set some boundaries, take a little bit of your personal power back, and get your action going. And it's a really expensive summer for you, so you gotta like get it together anyways. The moon. Okay, this means you're not seeing things clearly, and things aren't proper for, it means something's hidden from you. But it's not like the high priestess. It means like you're not seeing things correctly. It means your emotions are getting in the way of things. It means you don't know what's going on. All decisions you make under the moon are going to be wrong. It also means something that's hidden is going to come to light. So watch out for that. The stuff I'm saying sounds a lot like the high priestess, but it's not. This is a different thing. It means you're on an emotional journey and you're making some emotional decisions. And like, I know you're a Capricorn, you're pretty cool and calm and you work your plan. Something is going to throw you for a loop. You're stressed out like holy smokes, and it's causing you to make some emotional decisions when you should really be sticking to your plan. You're overloaded, good things are happening, but at the same time, you've given out, you've given in to temptation, and temptation is leading you astray. So you have to watch out for that. You have to get your emotional gas back so that you can, ascend into the light of the new day. This card is all about bringing your internal awareness to the world around you. Okay, what does that mean, Sunny? It means using your intuition to figure things out, because you're not seeing things clearly, and you can't use your emotions. Go, oh, I feel like this, because it's not. They're clouded. What you see is not what you get right now, and you have to watch out for it. What you want is not there. So be careful. There's deception. Capricorn, there's deception in the wind. Whatever, Sunny. Okay, and next, Temperance. This means you have to balance things out. It means if you want something, you can definitely have it. It's being reborn into a beautiful new situation, although you have to mix the pieces to make it work properly. It also means you have to soften your stance a little bit. There's a possibility that you're being too hard, you're being too stubborn, you're being too Capricornish in a situation, and unless you soften your stance, you're going to freak your action out and you're not going to make it. It also means you have to completely give yourself up into something new. See, the deal with Temperance is, okay, so first it means to soften, right? To temper something is to soften it. You temper your words, you soften your words, blah, 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 blah. But she takes the two mixtures, the fire and the water, and she doesn't like make steam out of it. She takes it and she makes a new mixture, a new element out of it. And that's what you have to do. You have to bring the pieces together to make something new. That's your secret for the month of July. So get your power back, man. Don't you be like Capricorn. What's wrong with you? You're giving your power over to everything else. I own you. I'm a Capricorn. I own you. Okay, whatever. Just get your power back. Right? You've given it up, and it's causing you to go astray. You're missing deadlines. You're missing opportunities, and you're hemorrhaging money. You got to get your game back. Next, you're emotionally trapped by something, which is absolutely insane. Like, it's incredible to say because you're like Capricorn. So get your action back. Tighten your ship and like do what you got to do. Step by step. Make a plan. Work the plan. That's the Capricorn way. Work your plan. Don't get all, oh, Sunny, you don't understand. She made me this like this. Dude, just do it. And while you're at it, take a leap of faith. Mix the pieces together to make it work. Something new has to come out of this. You're not going to escape this scene as the old you. So allow yourself permission to move into the new vibe, and you will succeed in ways that you didn't expect. Because if you pull temperance properly, then you're going to ascend way beyond the next couple of cards, and you're going to wake up at the judgment. You're going to wake up at judgment at the end of the story. You can use this card to hyperspace you right through everything else. But to do that, you got to mix the right things, the mixture properly, and you got to allow yourself permission to make the right choices. So do it. so Capricorn, do it. And don't worry about the money right now, because money's going to be a problem until October. So like, like, what are you going to do? You know, you're going to have money. You're paying things. Your money is till October. So, you know, do your best. All I can say is do your best. But love is in the air right now. And if you want to take a vacation this month, this would be a good time. Here we go. You will have much trouble, but in the end, reap a rich harvest. Capricorn, you will have much trouble, but in the end, reach a rich harvest. And this is blurry, but like, whatever. You will have much trouble, but in the end, reap a rich harvest. All right, figure it out. And that's the action. If you want a personal reading, check it out in the description box below. There are also a bunch of other readings available on the website that, you know, I have different specials come and go all the time. And, you know, check it out. And that's the action. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sunny, wishing all Capricorns the absolute best. Have a super beautiful month. And I'll see you guys soon.